Hello there. Hope all are doing good and having a good time. Welcome back to my channel Basic Learning with SS. In this video, we are going to discuss what does punctuation mean. As we will discuss the use of punctuation marks, but before that, we should know what does it mean. Let's get started. Punctuation is derived from Latin word punctum, a point. Punctuation means the right use of putting in points or stops in writing. For example, slow people are working. In this sentence, we are not getting the exact idea. But if we place comma after slow, comma people are working, then the reader can get the exact idea that it is a command to get slow because people are working. In short, punctuation acts as a traffic signals of language and guide readers the flow of ideas. Following are the punctuation marks: full stop, comma, semicolon, colon, question mark, exclamation mark. Other punctuation marks in common use are the dash, parentheses, inverted commas, or quotation mark. Full stop. A full stop and a period are the same punctuation mark, just referred to differently in different regions. The term full stop is commonly used in British English, while period is used in American English. Let's discuss its uses. Number 1. We use it to end a declarative sentence. It is used to mark the end of a complete statement or sentence. For example, she is going to the market. We have completed the project. Let's discuss the second use of full stop. We use it to indicate abbreviation. Used in certain abbreviations, especially in American English. For example, Dr., Mr., USA, etc. The third use of full stop is in decimal numbers. It is used as a decimal point in numerical values. For example, the price is $10.99. Let's discuss the next use of full stop. We use it in website addresses and email addresses. It is used in URLs and email addresses. For example, www.example.com, contact@example.com. Come to the last but not least use of full stop, we use initialism and acronym. Some initialisms use periods, especially in American English. For example, US, PM, etc. Comma, the most important punctuation mark. Let's get started. Comma represents the shortest pause and separation. Let's discuss its uses. Comma is used to separate items in a series of 3 or more things. For example, she bought bread and butter. Here we don't need to put comma because 2 items are discussed only. She bought bread, comma, butter and cheese. In this sentence, we'll place comma after bread. Sam went running, comma, swimming and biking on the weekend. Remember that an item may refer to noun, comma, verb or adjective phrase. Come to the next use of comma. We use comma to separate independent clauses, which means a complete thought that can stand on itself to convey a complete meaning when they are joined by the following coordinating conjunction. Pen, boys. F for a and, N nor, B but, O or, Y yet, and S so is an easy acronym to remember it. Do remember that comma comes before the conjunction. For example, she went on the park and she went on all rides. Now we will place comma because here is a comma splice. She went to the park, comma, and she went on all rides. Let's discuss the use of these coordinating conjunctions. John hates you a lot, comma, and he will never talk to you. Here the word a lot is used to show an additional meaning. I went to the store, comma, but I forgot to bring my purse. But is used to show a contrast. Teacher gave us an easy test, comma, so all of us passed. So is used to show a result or consequence. Sarah worked really hard to pass the test, comma, yet she failed. Yet is used to show a contrast. Do you want to come with us, comma, or do you want to stay here? Or is used to denote an option. I don't like cauliflower, comma, nor I like broccoli. Now come to the next use of comma. We use comma to separate dependent clause. An independent clause can stand on itself to convey a complete meaning. For example, when I move to Turkey, comma, you can come visit me. When I grow up, comma, I want to be a doctor. If you finish your reports by Thursday, comma, I'll give you Friday off. An important thing to note is that if we switch these around, then we don't need to put comma. I want to be a doctor when I grow up. And the next use of comma, we use comma to separate any word or phrase from the rest of the sentence that's not required in the sentence meaning. It may refer to an extra information. Milton, the great English poet, was blind. We'll place comma after Milton. Milton, comma, the great English poet, comma, was blind. We use comma to separate an introductory element from the rest of the sentence. For example, Rana, comma, how are you? It's a question, so we'll play question mark here also. Sorry, comma, you are not invited to the party. Lord of the universe, comma, shield us, guide us. Come to the next use of comma. We use comma to separate name of the city from the country or state. For example, my parents lived in Houston, comma, Texas. The conference will be in Paris, comma, France next week. Semicolon. What is a semicolon? The semicolon is a punctuation mark used to link closely related ideas. It is stronger than a comma but weaker than a period. Let's discuss its uses. We use a semicolon to join two independent clauses without a conjunction. When two independent clauses means complete thoughts, they can stand on itself to convey a complete meaning. Are closely related, we use semicolon to link them. For example, I have a meeting today, comma, it starts at 3 p.m. It's not correct according to punctuation rule. So the correct one is I have a meeting today, semicolon, it starts at 3 p.m. Now why it works? Both parts are independent and they can stand on itself to convey meaning. So semicolon connects them to show a close relationship. Come to the next use of semicolon. We use semicolon to join two independent clauses with a conjunctive adverb like however, therefore, consequently, etc. We use conjunctive adverb to link two independent clauses, and a semicolon comes before the adverb. Always it will come before the adverb and a comma will follow it. For example, the weather was terrible, semicolon. However, comma, we still went hiking. She didn't study for the exam, semicolon. Consequently, comma, she didn't pass. So why it works here? Because it separates two independent clauses and the conjunctive adverb shows the relationship between them. The next use of comma. We use semicolon to separate items in a complex list. And a semicolon separates item in a list when they contain commas. Removes confusion. For example, we visited Paris, comma, France, semicolon, Berlin, Germany, semicolon, and Rome, Italy. Why it works? The semicolon acts as a super comma to clarify the meaning and deviation between items. Colon and its usage. Let's get started. A colon is a punctuation mark used to introduce information, emphasize a point, or separate elements in a sentence. It signals that what follows is directly related to the preceding clause. Come to its uses. Number 1. Introducing a list. A colon is used before listing items when the preceding clause is a complete sentence. For example, she bought several items, apples, oranges, bananas, and grapes. You need 3 things for success, dedication, hard work, and patience. To the next use of colon, introducing an explanation or clarification. We can use colon to introduce an explanation, definition, or elaboration. For example, there is one thing you should remember, honesty is key. The reason for the delay was simple, bad weather. Come to the next use of colon. Before a quotation, we use a colon when introducing a quotation with a complete sentence. For example, teacher reminded us, practice makes perfect. His favorite quote is from Shakespeare, to be or not to be. Come to the next use of colon. In time, ratios, and references. A colon separates hours and minutes, ratios, and references. For example, the time is 10:30 p.m. The recipe calls for 2:1 of water or rice. To the next use of colon. In business letters and formal writing, a colon follows the salutations in formal letters. For example, dear hiring manager, to whom it may concern, Common mistakes to avoid. We should not use colon after a verb or preposition directly. For example, my favorite fruits are, is placed at wrong position here, so it's a false. The correct is, my favorite fruits are apples, oranges, and bananas. Question mark. In this video, we are going to discuss what is question mark and its uses. Let's get started. A question mark is a punctuation mark used in English grammar to indicate a question or an inquiry. It is placed at the end of a sentence to show that it is interrogative. Come to the uses. Here are the top 3 uses of the question mark in English grammar. Number 1. We use it to indicate a direct question. A question mark is used at the end of a direct question. For example, where are you going? Question mark. Did you complete your assignment? Question mark. Come to the next use of it. We use it to express uncertainty or doubt. A question mark can be used within parentheses to indicate uncertainty about a fact. For example, he was born in 1990, question mark in parentheses, but I am not sure. The author of this book is John Smith, question mark in parentheses, as far as I know. Come to the next use of it. We use it to form tag questions. A question mark is used at the end of a tag question, which are short questions added to statements for confirmation. For example, you are coming to the party, are not you? She likes coffee, does not she? Question mark. Exclamation mark. Let's discuss what does it mean. The exclamation mark is a punctuation mark used to express strong emotions, excitement, urgency, or emphasis. Here are some key rules and examples of when and how to use it. Number 1. Expressing strong emotions. We use it to show excitement, surprise, anger, joy, or urgency. For example, wow! Exclamation mark. That's unbelievable. I can't believe you did that. Help, I am stuck. In these sentences, we use exclamation mark because strong emotions are expressed. Come to the next use of it. Giving commands or warnings. We use it when we need to add urgency or emphasis to instructions. For example, stop. Watch out for the fire. Run as fast as you can. Come to the next use of it. We use it to denote enthusiastic greetings or wishes. To make greetings sound friendly and warm, we can use this exclamation mark. For example, happy birthday. Good morning, everyone. Congratulations on your success. Here's another use of it. We use it for onomatopoeia. It means sound effects. When we need to imitate sounds, we use it. Boom, ouch, bang.